I'm back. I'm better than ever. It's a fresh look. I'm about to do something new. I know why people that miss me, they gotta be like, man, what's wrong with G-Terra? G-Terra ain't been doing no live videos. Where is G-Terra? Where is G-Terra? Can't find him. Can't find him. Alright, we found G-Terra. Big up to everybody on my channel, all my subscribers, everybody that actually hit the subscribe button from years ago till just a week ago or last. Hey, shout out to Lorraine. You in the building? What's good? What's good? It's been a while, right? I took a break. I took a little break from this right here, and it's only right, you know, to upgrade and update and let everybody know I'm still here, and I'm about to be taking it to another level. I found some ways to update my system and do some like multiple lives at once, so I'm gonna be working on that eventually. I just wanted to touch on some topics, man. I watched this movie just recently. Actually, I just really watched it yesterday, and it's to the point where I wanted to stop watching it and watch it with somebody. Big up Rainy in the building. Shout out to my sister Queens, top supporters Lorraine. Rainy, what's good? I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm building, catching a vibe. You know, gotta get back in the movement. You know. Just give me a minute though. Let me go ahead and stretch this video a little bit, bust a couple shares, because this gonna be a good topic, and we could all give feedback. Tell me what you think about these things right here. Y'all gonna want to see this movie. Everybody gonna want to see this movie. If you didn't see this movie yet, I want you to go watch it. This one movie, I'm not into Hollywood. I've never been, you know me already. Everybody know my message. I'm not with the scripting, the whole, you know me. Y'all know what I'm about. I know that I'm not with the bull crap, right? So I just wanted to tell y'all something, man. It's really real right now. I just realized this movie spoke so much to my heart and mind. I realized how real everything I've been saying to people is. This was a perfect movie to show, like, big up Slick Peak in the building, long time, y'all. Slick Peak, big up y'all, Rainy, Lorraine, everybody that's in here right now. We're trying to go ahead and share it out, so I'm going to get some more watchers on it. You know, hopefully I get out some people like Rita, Nanya. You know the deal. We got some real life people out here. Jojo, hopefully she ain't too busy. Everybody that's busy right now, shout out to you. We're working 9 to 5 crowd. All the people out there grinding, you know, people who have their hustle. They look at job. Whatever you're doing out there, much respect to you, man. Nothing but love and respect. I watched this movie called Acrimony, and there's a heavy message in there for everybody that wanna, you know, all these videos I've been making about love and respect for each other and finding the value in people. Fam, I'm not playing. I'm not saying these things to sound sweet and to be on anybody's YouTube sounding like I'm the top guy or I'm the main philosophy guy. Or no, I know the truth that it's love. That's all we really have. Like, we really don't have all the stuff that people think they got. They don't have it. It's just, those things are just so like an illusion, because really and truly you start to see what really matters to you whenever you're about to die or leave this earth. Because most people, they play the blind game while they're here. They play that blind game like they can't see nothing but the vanity, and they can't see nothing but the things. But fam, it's a problem. I'm gonna tell you how it becomes a problem. When you can't see the respect for people and the value in people, you start giving the value to things and thinking things alone have value. And this movie was the perfect movie to really tell that story and talk on that topic. Lorraine, I mostly watch Bollywood movies. And Bollywood movies are non-dramatic or pure dancing and singing. Rainier, yeah, I barely watch Bollywood movies. Thanks for the shout out. Yes, Slick, you already know. Always. It ain't nothing but love. Shout out all day. That's nothing over here. You know, we nothing but love and equality, and you know, we ain't acting like we the biggest best in the world at this shit, even though we are. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and still bust out these shares, because I know people gonna want to get this information. If they're too busy right now, they can watch it later, right? So I'm gonna bust a Facebook. I'll go ahead and drop it on the book. Man, I tell you this right here. When y'all watch this movie, this is with what's her name? Taraji P. Henson, Taraji P. Man, she killed that shit to the point where it's so believable that I was looking at her like, damn, like a whole different person, because she acted so good. She played the role so well. She played crazy so well in there too. And you know, it has a turn. This movie has a turn to it. It switches, because for a second you think, oh, it's getting boring right here. You think it's just gonna fizzle out into, nothingness or whatever, but then it makes a turn, you're like, holy sh. So it kind of shocked me to see the outcome of the movie overall. And last night when I watched it, I said to myself, it's been a long time since I watched a movie, and it made me want to make a review for it. So it had to be it had to be some heavy shit going on for me to want to make a review for this movie. It was that heavy, fam. And I'm going to tell you the message I got out of this. If you don't control yourself and the things around you, if you can't learn to control it, what happens is you will go downward spiral into nothingness, into death, early grave. Because what happens is you won't control yourself. Guess what happens? You throw yourself against the stone. And if you throw your head against stone, you're going to bleed. You're going to bust your head wide open. And there's a chance you might just bleed out and die because you threw your head against that rock. People, you have to learn to control yourself. This go for everybody. Gangsters, bad man, tough man, soft man, house nigga, whatever you consider yourself. You got to learn to control yourself. And if you don't control yourself, you're going to have problems and meet that early grave. Some people don't mind meeting the early grave, but maybe they like it, Maybe they like, freak it, I'm going to die when I'm old, so I might as well die. Some people have that type of mentality, but they don't want to live. They just give up, and they just don't care about living. Or maybe that's just the way some people's minds, they get empty and they feel like they don't want to live no more. Let me drop this jewel on everybody. Thanks for the share, Lorraine. Let me go ahead and like that. Jumping off, Yeah. So I had to refresh everything, people, because obviously in this world, some people don't like to see you with nothing. They don't want to see you with nothing. But they don't want to see you successful. They don't want to see you have anything. They don't want to see you do well without them. Damn, what the fuck? These niggas is texting the shit out these groups. Let me go ahead and see if I can knock off the sound on that right there. How do I get rid of that sound again on this phone? Hell if I know. Let's see, what is silent there? Lock location. I just got a new phone, fam. I gotta figure out this shit fast. Vibrate. Little vibration probably better right now than that sound, huh? I'll lock off that sound later. Right now I'm getting some issues with this damn yeah, I got something fresh, people, so I try to work with the thing, I try to work with the thing. So big up everybody we're in the building right now. Please share on the timelines. I've done so myself. Time for me to get it out there a little further. I hope it looks good. I hope that the stream is clear for everybody to see it. Man, this shit rattled my ass up last year. Rattled me up. Rock a long time I watch a movie where shit me up. Made me feel like, damn. That shit rattled me up, people. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's the vanity part of it that I observed. There's a point of the movie where you get to see that they fell under the spell of vanity. From the very get-go, they wanted good for each other, probably. Maybe there was a little gameplay going on, a little, people play games with each other mentally. Maybe dude did run a couple little games on her, but I think he loved her throughout the movie. That's my opinion from what I draw from. I think in the movie he actually was in love with her. You could tell at every given point he was willing to take her, whatever. She slapped, choke him out, get mad, fight him. He was willing to work with her and love her throughout the whole movie is what I'm getting from it. Even though he did cheat on her in the first part of their relationship, which let me go ahead and start the review officially. Anybody that wants to go watch the movie and don't want to get my breakdown on it, go watch the movie. Don't even worry about watching this live video. If you want to watch the movie first, you can watch it first, then come back and get my review. But I'm going to do my review now, and I'm not going to speak the movie. What I'm going to do is speak on the points in the transitions of the movie that touched me to make me see the message clearly, that the things I'm saying makes perfect sense. And a lot of people still don't get it because they don't want to open their hearts and minds to love. It's simple. It's just love. Some people have a block in their love. They have something blocking them. Sometimes it's a material lifestyle, a mentality that they have. It blocks them from loving and accepting and coming to people and say, I need help. I'm not going through a good time. They rather hurt you, rob you, and even try to kill you more than come to you and ask you for help. That's called foolish pride. It's called low self-esteem. It's called miseducation and ignorance. That's what that stuff comes from, where people don't learn how to live. Instead, they're living empty, not wanting to learn, thinking they know anything when they don't. So that ignorance gets them either killed soon or some issue in that area. Because that's what happens to people who don't want to learn a lesson. They either get hurt and they either die from not learning. I'm telling you. So you have to learn. It's the reason why we have mothers and fathers and people around us to, when we're raising up, to teach us and show us the way and the path so that we know how to carry ourselves. Because if we don't know how to carry ourselves, we're going to get messed up by somebody out there who don't like whatever we did. When we do our bullshit, somebody's going to hurt us, right? And we don't want that. So what we do is try to carry ourselves in a respectful manner. Caring, loving, and appreciate loving people, and learning how to find a value in these people. Simple. It's not nothing hard to do. It's just looking in the mirror and realizing you're a person. These people are people. Why would you lack self-care and respect for the individuals out there when you want to care for yourself and you want the best for yourself? So this is the outcome from people who don't care about others and don't care about the love that's out here to give. Instead, they care about the things that they could get, and they focus only on the material side. This is the outcome I see for most people that's living that life. Now, in this movie, what happens is they started out as a young couple, got together in school, fell in love after a little while, you know. You can find out those parts of the story for yourself. I won't tell you the details there. They were together for a while, going together. She fell in love with him. He fell in love with her. She was going out of her way to do things for him when they first got together, right? She went out of her way to do certain serious things for him because he was undermined. He never had no parents, I guess. He did have parents, but they gave him up, or they died when he was a kid. So he had a struggle. He was a struggling dude that came up on his own, trying to pay his own college tuition, all of that in college, paying for his college. Same thing with her. She was pretty much in college, but she had a better off life. She had sisters, her mom, they had money to help her through college. Her mom paid for her college. So they met in college and they were doing their thing. They fell in love. But after the whole thing, he always had these dreams, and these things he was making that he felt like one day one of them was going to get on. And the dream, when he does get on and get signed by the dude he was trying to get a deal with, that dude was going to give him the money for his products that he building. Because dude is a designer. He creates stuff. So he created something, right? And he created since he was a teenager in college with her. And she knew he had it. He told her he's going to make it one day. They smiled. They were together happy, walking about it. She believed in him. She stood by him. They got married against her sister's will. Her mom died like right as soon as she got with this dude. And pretty much the sister stepped up and told her, you got to take over mama's house now, because they got their own house. So you got to pay the bills. So you got to get a job and start working and paying that mortgage. So he being her man, he got to start working too. So they both holding it down. Mama left some money with her. I ain't going to say how much. I ain't going to say the details too much more than that. The mama left some money with her. Okay? So she pretty much had that money. And along the way, she took care of him. She bought him a car. The only part I have against the dude is when she bought him a car, he totally switched up when he got the little car. He got a little car and he went in with it. He went and found him. I guess he driving around, find another chick and go mess with the other chick when this woman just bought him a fucking car. So, that was a down for dude right there. That was messed up, That was a fucked up. For him, on his part, it was a fuck up. So the crazy shit she did, she called him and realized he acting funny and sounding strange. So she said, all right. She drove over to his house. She's waited for a while. He in there messing with somebody. He had another girl in there, yo. Pretty much, she was pissed the fuck off. She just bought this man a car, yo. She in love with this man, thinking about marrying this man. Here's this man messing with somebody else. Anyway, the crazy thing about this whole thing is, she waited until she seen that somebody was in. When she seen that a girl was in there, she didn't even hesitate. She drove her truck and tried to run this man's trailer over. Because he lived in a trailer. He was poor, remember? He still lived in that trailer. She tried to run his damn trailer over and try to push it off the damn block where it was sitting on and pushed it over. In doing that, she didn't control her own self. She let herself loose, trying to hurt him because he was cheating on her. And she pushed the trailer and braced herself against the steering wheel, nearly killing herself. Losing her chances to have kids too. She had a hysterectomy, I think, at that point. So these are the things I'm pointing out to show you how this seemed like the real diary of a mad black woman. Because this was the maddest black woman I've seen in a movie. After what she did right there, they got back together because he begged her. And he sounded so sincere, she believed him. And he got back with her and everything. And they were together happy and everything. Now he was still working on his long-term project to build that thing he was building that never worked out. Anyway, he kept going to this billionaire dude's company, trying to show his product. They never gave him a chance. For years, he never got a chance to get up in there and showcase it. Until the white lady that worked for the dude passed away and was replaced by the black girl that he was actually cheating on her with. She got the job that the white woman used to have that never took his letters. So he spoke to her and told her, oh, you just want a meeting with Mr. The man, you know, the man that gives the money up for all the products and give you a license and, you know, get you in business, makes you a multi-millionaire, maybe. So he wanted to get in front of that man bad. He told the girl, she said, you know, she said, she don't know if that could happen. She really can't help him. But she took an interest, being that that's a dude that she was messing with back in the day when he was younger. She took interest in him, right? And she went with him and pretty much gave him an opportunity to meet her boss so he could probably get an investment. So instead, she knew he was married to that girl still, so she left him alone and watched his videos. She got all his information and watched the videos on all his creations and stuff like that and how he presented himself and all of that stuff. And she liked it. So what she did was she tell her assistant manager that she wanted to talk to the boss man about him. So she presented him to the boss. She let him through. She was the gatekeeper. She let him through to let him get seen. Now here's the crazy part. He was still married to his old girl right here. Here's the crazy part.
You don't know what he did to me. You don't know. He was so charming.
Did they say this was coming out March 30th? Was that was last year, right? This must have came out last year, March 30th, I guess. Because I've never I would have watched it a long time ago if I seen it, but I just started seeing it on Netflix recently, and that's why I watched it. But anyhow, there go this scene right here from the beginning when they met, how they met and everything in the rain. It was crazy. Now it gets dark, fam, because dude really loved her after all. He really loved her and he was trying his best to grow with her. They got married. He kept on acting like he don't want no regular job. He wanted to build his stuff to put it out there and become that multi-millionaire he always told her he would become and buy her everything and all of that stuff. He promised her a ship. He promised her a yacht. He promised her the big, you know, the high life. He promised her everything because he really wanted to give her everything, you know. I think he really did want to give her everything. Like, honestly, from watching, he did. Because at the end of the day, you will see why I said that. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Well, anyway, on the way, pretty much, in their marriage, he was still designing his stuff. It was working. He built something that powered the whole house. Basically a battery. Some man said slick. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's very interesting, fam. You'd be surprised. It has a twist and it has a turn that will shock you. Now, I'm trying to figure out how to do the review without telling too much. Yo, but it's still good. No matter what I say, fam, go watch it. I can't give away this right here on a live. You have to watch this show for yourself. Now, it's crazy because as much as he loved her and she loved him, what happened was he wanted to make that life for her that he promised her. And he was going about it by working on his project. And he did. It never worked out the whole time. It never worked out. It never worked out for him. Never worked out. Until the last minute. He got that meeting. The girl set up the meeting for him and got him that meeting with the rich dude. And when he got that meeting, he went up there and sat down. She told him to own the office. He went in there, fixed up himself. After fighting with his wife, trying to get to that meeting because he missed a delivery working with his wife's sister's company, that they gave him a job. So pretty much they gave him a job to get the mama house back. And he turned off of the job, went to go meet the multi-millionaire to get his product showcase. So hopefully he would be rich after that and get the license and he needed. Yo, it was crazy. He left the job, they cussed him out, they fussed him out, they was ready to kill his ass. Anyway, he went to the rich dude and sat down in the office, got the meeting. He pretty much got offered a contract for $800K, 800,000. Turned it down, couldn't believe it. He could have saved the house right then. He turned down the $800,000. Tell he say he can't take it is because the company gonna make billions off of that product whenever they launch it. And he just feel like he would be raped right there. So he said no. To my surprise, I was shocked because I was like, I can't believe he said no because he was in need of that money so damn bad. He needed to save his wife, save his marriage, save the wife mama house that he kind of caused her to lose because he was the one using up all her money throughout the years. He was the one that she invested in him, to be honest. She did do some investment in him, a lot of investment. She bought his first car. She bought his daggone, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. His college, she sent him to college, which he graduated from. She sent him to college. It's crazy. She paid for his college. So all this stuff happened. She really paid his way and helped him and was there with him. But she now should have learned that either she gonna stay with him and listen to her gut and stop following her sisters. This is her problem now. She started listening to her sisters and everybody else. And she gave up on the man. She ended up actually giving up on him. I seen the part where she gave up on him totally. It was done, right? She pretty much kicked him out the house. So he felt like shit. Had to leave, go sleep in a freaking. He slept in a damn seemed like a halfway house. So he was sleeping in a halfway house. Looked like they were stealing his phone and everything in the halfway house. You know what I'm saying? Now here's the crazy part about this shit. The whole time when he in the halfway house, the girl, remember he went and got that meeting and turned down the 800,000? The girl that introduced him to the man that got him that meeting, she didn't give up on him. Even though it seemed like his wife had already done and give up on him, that girl didn't give up on him. She liked him. And what she did was, she took all this stuff and kept on going back to try to tell the man, well, you know, it's worth it to work with this guy. He really is a genius. He really is a good person and he really is worth it. Like, it seemed like she stood up for him. Now, with her standing up for him, seemed like she got a new offer. So she called him and realized he was homeless. His wife had kicked him out and he didn't live. You know, he wasn't even married no more. His wife had filed for a divorce. So he begged his wife to stay with her. He begged Taraji P. Henson. That dude, he begged her to stay. He wanted to stay with his wife so bad. Begged her. She just wanted the divorce. She gave up. She listened to her sisters. Finally, she took her sister's advice. She ready to cut him all the way off. Now, she cut him all the way off. Brought him in to sign divorce papers, everything. Stiff face. Stiff as fuck. Stiff ass face. So pretty much she got the divorce she wanted. The dude was washing dishes at the time. He was working at a restaurant washing dishes now. Messed up his whole life. He's sleeping in a halfway house, washing dishes. Nothing happening for him. None of his dreams and goals, all the stuff he talked about was going to work out. None of it worked out. It was all empty hand. He was up washing dishes. She went on a date with a dude that she was getting with now. Her new dude she was trying to get with, she went on a date with him and seeing her ex-husband washing dishes in the back of that same restaurant. So she was kind of pissed about it because she seen him in there working and she didn't want to see him, you know. So she was still pissed watching him wash them dishes. But shortly after her new date and everything, and you want the keys? Here. Shortly after her new date. Sorry, I'm gonna move it. I know. Then when I left it, yeah. So basically now, after this new date of hers, she realized that she wanted to keep going with this other man, and she go home with him, and she have sex with the other man. Right? This man's still washing dishes. Remember now, this is a husband that used to love her. Right? I'm gonna show y'all where the twist turned. Remember, she got the divorce from him. She finalized the divorce. He was still washing dishes. But the girl that never gave up on him was the one that he messed with, actually cheated on. You could call me on Bob, honey, if you wanna. You could call me right now on Bob if you wanna. On my other line, alright? Let me go ahead and text you and let you know. Excuse me, my people. Let me, you know, we live in a real life here. We're still getting connections. Thanks to everybody that's on this live with me. Shout out to Rainy, Lorraine, Slick Peak. Anybody else watching that ain't comment that I don't know. Crystal, if you want, big up yourself. Big up to everybody. Love y'all, man. You know, I'm back again. You know what I'm saying? With this live, I'm going to step it up. I'm trying to get my functions right so I can start doing the, you know, putting up certain little screenshots and slides and stuff like that. Sending people information to help you. Yeah, man. So pretty much what happened was this now. Here's the crazy part. It gets crazy now, fam. It gets crazy now. Because after all this shit, this dude is washing dishes. After all the trials, tribulations, washing dishes. Now here's the crazy thing. She pretty much finalized everything. He moved on. The girl that he cheated with had some type of love for him still. Watched all his videos. Seen all this stuff and called him up. Wanted a meeting with him. She set a meeting with him. And she pretty much told him to come back up in the office. He was at his workplace at that time. And she said, where you at? Big up Lorraine. Much love and respect. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, where you at? He told her, I'm at the daggone, I'm washing dishes. She said, did your wife kick you out? Did she put you out? Are you damn living on the road or something? So she pretty much figured him out and figured he was homeless and he ain't got nowhere to go. And she said, I'm coming to get you right now. That girl came and got that man right away, yo. She came and got him right away and brought him home to her house. Make him take a shower, clean up himself, help him get over his issue with his ex-wife, help him recover from his feelings about not being, you feel empty whenever you just got out of a partnership or a relationship. You feel really empty. You feel like, you don't know what to do with your life. I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel that way whenever they just got out of a relationship. They feel empty, you know what I mean? Like, damn. Like, So pretty much that was what he was going through. And the other girl helped him out. You know what I mean? I said the other girl helped him out and helped him get back on his feet. Not only she helped him get on his feet, she took his idea and started shopping it to her boss again. So guess what happened? The boss ended up looking over the whole thing, sending it in for, it looked like they did some type of crazy review on the whole net, whatever they're doing. And guess what? This girl brought him a contract from the company worth, I can't remember how much it was worth, if it was 170 something million. I can't tell you exactly how much it was worth. But that contract was worth a whole lot, right? To the point where he was looking at it like, is this even real? Yeah, is this real? She was like, call up your job, tell them you quit. This is left. This is it. You ain't even going back in there. Dude was rich as hell ever since the dreams, everything he spoke about having and being, and he got it that time. He got it that time. It came around for him. And he got that. I'm talking about multi-millions of dollars. Now, here's where the vanity part comes in, where you see the truth about people. She was already programmed to worship vanity because of how she looked at things. Even though she was a loving person, she was programmed. If she wasn't programmed, she wouldn't have did the things she did in the last part that got her life taken. She gave her life up. She pretty much gave her life away by not being happy with herself, by worrying about this man that she loved, that she let go. She cut him off. If she loved him that much, she shouldn't have listened to her sister. She'd have stayed with him and followed her guts. She'd have been the one in the position for why she was angry and lost her damn mind. I'm gonna tell you what happened to this girl. This girl lost her mind because she let that man go. She divorced him. And after she divorced him, he went, washed dishes, and the other girl picked him up, helped him, took him to the business, helped him again and got him the deal. Got her boss to look over everything again and give him that deal. Man, that deal right there set that man up for life. The man was rich. After that, the man was never wanting for money. He had chauffeurs. He had crews on his own yacht. So pretty much what happened with the girl that hooked him up and got him, that was the woman he sticked with. And he went back to his ex-wife that he already divorced and told her, look, I always loved you. You know I love you. And you know what he did for her? To show you how much he loved this fucking ex-wife. He cut a $10 million check. $10 million. That man gave his ex-wife $10 million for all the problems she put him through. For all the problems he put her through. For all the time she invested in him. Paid for his college. Bought his first car. You know, when they first was in a relationship, before they got married, he cheated on her. For all the stuff he did wrong. He was trying to right his wrongs, and he did. He gave her $10 million. You know what else he gave her? The keys to her mother house. He bought her mother house back for her. Man, that was like some powerful shit, bro. When I seen that, I was like, wow, this man, he was the man from the get-go. He was just making mistakes. See, a lot of people like this. People make mistakes. People make mistakes. You know what I mean? They do. But it doesn't mean that they're empty. It doesn't mean that they're empty vessels. It doesn't mean they're mean, evil people. They're good people. They just make mistakes. And he made a mistake, and he was trying to right all his wrongs. He gave her a $10 million check, bought her mama house back, and probably extras to where she could give her sisters some of that money. She gave everybody some of that money. Probably everybody was well off after that. Her whole family was good. This man pretty much got his thing sold finally and told her, I'm sorry my dreams took so long to came through. Sorry my dreams took so long to come true. But now that it came true, I want you to know I always loved you. Thank you for standing by me and going through all the bullshit with me and fighting for me throughout those times. And he gave her $10 million. And the keys to her mom, he bought her mama house back that they lost. That was like angelic, yo. That's some angelic shit he did. He didn't have to cut her no damn check. Think about it. Most people that go through something like that, then you cut them off and tell them they ain't shit. They ain't coming back to give you nothing. But he was so good-hearted and really loved her. He came back and apologized to her for all the problems he had, all the times he dragged her through the issues, and gave her $10 million fucking dollars. Fam, $10 million you set for life. She was set for life. She ain't had to go to work no more after that. Her sisters was set for life. Her sister's husband was set for life. Now, he left after that. You see, when he left, she was in such shock because she was pretending to hate him now and pretending like he ain't shit. So when she seen him do that, she was like in such a shock she couldn't even move. She couldn't even move. So she stood there just looking crazy. Then here's where the shit flips. The dude was giving the props to the lady that freaking helped him get where he's at, not the one that let him go and shit on him at the very end and gave up on him. He gave the props to the woman that pulled him up, which was the woman he was with now. She is the one he married. He got married to her. She got pregnant for him. He was worth $175 million and she was right beside him. She the one that got him that check. She the one that fought for him when his wife had put him out and he was a dishwasher. Anyway, he married this woman. They happy as fuck. Guess what happened? The ex-wife now cuts everybody out of her life. She don't want nobody around because she's pissed off that she ain't got this man no more. Now she realized how much she really loved him and only let him go because she was listening to her sisters and the dumbass people that were telling her whatever. Now this man got everything in the fucking world that he could ever want and desire. The material thing now is where the material side kicks in. Show you that how fake people could be and how they give their life up because of material and lacking self-control, not realizing that that stuff don't mean shit if you don't know how to love the people you're around and control your damn self. All that shit don't mean nothing. You have to learn to love and control yourself. Love yourself, control yourself. Or all your shit could be gone by tomorrow or tonight or in next hour. You could throw your life away and all the stuff you have means nothing to you because you threw your life away. Your life is the valuable, most priceless thing you have. There's nothing you could attain or get or buy that could be the same price as your life. If you have no life, you have those things, you can't have them. You can't do nothing with them, right? So your life is priceless. Your life is the value, all right? Always. I don't know how people don't think about that or if they could think differently from that, but it makes perfect sense to me that if you don't have life, you can't have nothing. So why do you value anything more than life? Okay. Anyway, she being so daggone, she lost her damn mind. She got delusional. Instead of her being happy that this man gave her 10 million, trying to find a new relationship, because she let him go, she got the divorce, she pretty much kicked him out the house. So when he moved on, she should have been fucking happy that he came back and gave her $10 million and a freaking key to her mama house back. She should have been celebrating. And she should have apologized for the fact she ain't got him no more and said, damn, I wish I was still with you. And just tell the truth and let it go. And try to find a new man and move on with her $10 million fucking dollars. She could have been happy, but you know what she did? She fucking got obsessed with the fact she was with this man for so long. Fought for him. By his side. And finally when she freaking divorced him and let him go, this fucker shit worked out and he got freaking multi-millionaire life. He got the yacht he promised her. His new wife is on the yacht with him that he promised her. His new wife is in the car that he promised her you'll be driving with. That drop top Benz, Bentley, he had it all. So she's going crazy because he got all this shit. Even though she got $10 million from him, he's still worth 100 and something million and still got a yacht. He got all this stuff and his new wife and having a baby with her. And she can't have no kids. So I think she went crazy over all the stuff that she went through over the years and she didn't know how to let it go. And she pretty much came after their ass trying to kill him. And that's when the shit got a twist to it. Now, the rest of that stuff is too good for me to tell. You're gonna have to watch that. That's where the the last part of the movie is actually the best part. It's like, it's so crazy. But it just shows me to tell you all that vanity, if you let things control you, you will lose your life over things. If you let things control you, you're giving away your life. And your life is everything. If you have your life, you can't get anything in this world. You can work hard, you can make something happen. There's millionaires out here that's willing to invest in you right now if you talk to them, or you present a product to them, or you try to design something. But if you sit on your ass every day, watching TV, you can't expect no success, y'all, please. If you sit on your butt every day, drinking beer and smoking cigarettes, you can't expect no success in life. You have to do, the only thing that brings success is actions. Building something, creating something, whether it be a network, an online site, a product, something, a pair of socks, something. You gotta make something. Okay? You gotta make something. Even if it's a plastic bag. If you got a new plastic bag design, your new plastic bag design could bring you millions of dollars because somebody likes your plastic bag and puts it on the market wholesale and it starts selling and everybody likes your design and everybody wants one and your plastic bag goes viral. Okay? But you have to do something with your life. You have to create something. So my message here is that this dude was creating something since he was a child, a teenager. It worked out for him finally. But his wife had let him go before it worked out, so she was in a disarray because she let him go before his stuff worked out for him. When she was a vanity type person, she wanted to have a lot of money. She wanted to have that luxurious lifestyle that he promised her. So when it did happen finally and she wasn't with him, she didn't know how to let him go and let him just live his life with that other woman that picked him up and helped him. See, that other woman was more help to him than she in the last part. In the latter part, it was the woman that got him that deal. If it wasn't for that woman, you would have never got that deal. She fought for him. She fought for him and went in for him to get that deal with her boss. So she was the one that pretty much won him that position. And he knew that. And since his wife had already let him go and filed for divorce, he just figured, hey, it's best to move on with the right woman here in front of me. And he did, which I totally agree with. I'd have did the same thing. Because that woman came and fought for you, got you out of dishwashing, got you in a real fucking, got you in her house. She pulled you in, took you in her house, take care of you, helping you get a deal, and got you the deal. You're damn right. I'd have did the same thing. I'd have went with that woman too.
It's that he's cheating on her.
He loves me not. The dude always loved her, and that's the thing. But she told the story in a sense of trying to back herself up. Here's the girl that saved him. See, when he got rich, here's the girl. Here's the part that hurt her feelings really bad. She went to his penthouse. She knew where his penthouse was. She went there, uninvited. Knowing damn well she divorced the man already. I guess she thinks because it worked out for him now, she wants to come back. And that's the fucked up part to me that I don't like. Some woman will let you go when you don't have nothing. But the minute you turn multi-millionaire or something works out for you, she want to come back in your life. But I'll tell you this much. If you ain't walking with me, you can't ride with me, huh? If you never walked with me through my struggles and willing to fight with me through the struggle, why would I want you with me all of a sudden when I make it? And that's the thing she needed to ask her damn self. She going to the judge of court trying to sue this man when she the one that got the divorce. She the one that initiated the divorce from him. She the one that kicked him out of the house. Even though he did seem like an asshole at some point because of how he was living and not giving up on himself and not doing a job they try to give him. It might seem like an asshole when you're so defiant and determined, but he was determined to make his thing work, and it finally did work out to where he's a multi-millionaire right here in this picture. And she coming in his apartment thinking he's alone, waiting on her. No, he's with the woman that helped him get that position, right? So she's going crazy when she sees the woman come out the back room because she in there trying to feel up on him, talking about, oh, it's such a view, it's the view you promised me I would see. I know he about to get the yacht that you promised me to see. She thinks she about to get everything now because he made it. Even though she filed for divorce. Even though she freaking put him out the house. The same house he bought back for her. Her mama house. He bought it back for her. Right? Gave her $10 million fucking dollars for all her problems. I think she spent $1 million. She said she spent $1 million on that man. So when he made it, he gave her $10 million to give back for all her problems. Spending so much money investing in him. Which was a good thing he did. I think he's a good man. I think overall he was a good man. Regardless of his younger mistakes, he was a good dude. And she knew that. That's why she was so obsessed with him. She couldn't let it go. She couldn't let the new woman have him. Because she felt like she built him over all that time and now he's a multi-millionaire. She deserves to be with him is how she felt. Which is wrong because she's the one that let him go. You can't come back double fucking jeopardy. You let the man go. You kicked him out the house. You pretty much put him out. You pretty much divorced him. Let him by himself. You left him by himself. So when he made it without you, with somebody else's help, you're supposed to carry the fuck on. But no, now you obsessed and you want him back because you feel like you did all this shit to make him get. But no, you cut the man out. You've been cut him out. So you should have accepted the fact that you made that move. And he said it to her. You know what she did? She came to try to murder their ass on their yacht. I won't tell you how. I'll let y'all watch that for yourself when y'all ready to watch the movie. She came to murder them. You know what's funny? Her sisters know her very well. That she got a killer in her. They try to block her ass from going for him on the day of their honeymoon. Him and his new wife's honeymoon. Her sisters try to block her from getting out the house. They even had their husband at the back door blocking the back entrance. So she went through the window to get out the damn house and disappear to go for this man and his wife because she's so obsessed with getting rid of them because she can't have the life that he has now. No, ain't that some shit? This brings me to my point in closing. Either you control yourself or you can see that early grave. Vanity doesn't mean that much, people. It's good to have a lot of stuff. If I was worth 100 million right now, of course a lot of people would be chasing me. A lot of women would be at my feet every day trying to get with me. Well, a lot of them would want to get pregnant for me because they feel like, yeah, this man got millions and he could take care of me and take care of my child, and I could file for child support if he ain't taking care of me. You know how women, a lot of these women are. They want somebody to carry them through life. They want a man to carry them through, which is, I'm not knocking a woman that wants that. It's okay if you have a man that loves you, want to take care of you. That's good. And if you love a man, you want to take care of him. That's good too. But you should always have your own self-sufficient ways. You should always be independently function to where you know, hey, I could do this for myself. I could do that for myself. I don't need nobody to carry me all the way. You just need somebody to love me and be there for me. Just to help me through as a mental way more than just a physical part of your life, somebody trying to do everything for you. No, we could do things for ourselves, but we need people to share our life with, to love with. That's what it's about. Not the vanity part of it, but she was stuck on the vanity part of it. That's what fucked her up. She couldn't get over the fact the man became a multi-millionaire after all that time and gave her 10 million. She still couldn't accept the 10 million and be happy with this motherfucker. She should have been fucking perfectly happy with him. Anybody give me 10 million, I don't give a damn who you with or what you did. If you give me 10 million, we good, baby. We good. You could go on with your new life and your new partner. Trust me, because I could go to Puerto Rico now. I'm gonna get all them nice Hispanic goddamn girls I always dreamed about. That's my fantasy girls. I can go to Colombia now and go find me one of them long, wavy, pretty black girls over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, 10 mil? You got 10 mil from a dude and you still mad that he moved on? That you divorced him. You divorced him. Kicked him out. You still mad? You got 10 mil. And that's when this bitch is crazy. Taraji played a good role. Props to her. She deserved an Academy Award or a fucking Oscar for this shit. She was amazing. Because some part I thought she was dead. At some point in the movie, she played damn near dead. She was walking like an old woman, just tired as hell from the 2 jobs she was working. She played a good role. She made me believe she was an old, busted ass woman for a second. She played a really good role. Now, how everything boiled down to show me that some people are so attached to materialistic lifestyles and want the material, they can't really truly love you. And that's why she ended up hurting him in the end. She hurt him so bad in the end because the love she got for him turned into obsession and animosity and ignorance and madness, rage. Because what? She couldn't accept what the fuck happened. She couldn't accept the truth that the man, she let him go and he got through. He became this multimillionaire. Now he's living that dream life with the woman that was there for him in the very end. She let him go. It's not his fault. You embarrassed him in front of your sisters. You embarrassed him in front of the family and kicked him out the house. He moved on. He went to wash dishes. The other girl helped him out, brought him in. And you know what I'm saying? It's all, everything happened for a reason. And in the very end, I'm going to tell y'all this. She lost her life based on her actions. She should have stayed home, enjoyed her fucking money that he left her with, moved on, find a new man to be with, and just be happy. But she was so obsessed with the situation, she couldn't let that man go. She hunted him down to go kill him, and it ended up costing her life. She wanted to kill his wife, his now wife, the woman he's with now, fiance, and she wanted to get rid of him too because she was in a rage. She didn't want to see him live that lifestyle without her. She thought everything he had was hers. When he pulled up in the car with his new wife, she was cussing, talking about, that's my car, bitch. That's my car. That's my car. No, it's not. It's not your car. Yeah, she lost it. She lost it, man. She pretty much lost her mind and think that everything he had now was hers because she was there with him so long. But when you divorce somebody, you cut somebody off, you got to remember, you cut them off. You cut them off, so you got to let them go now. You let them go. So you can't be mad when they move on with somebody else. You let him go and you would date somebody else and was fucking this new dude anyway. She was fucking her new dude. But she was still not over him. I kind of know that situation. I think I'm in a situation like that recently with people. Real talk. And they can't let you go. They don't want to let you go. I don't know why some people just find it so hard to just let you be. But when some people don't want to let you go like that when you're in a relationship with them. They want to hold you forever because you might become somebody and they think maybe this motherfucker does become somebody. What then? When he does become successful? Do I, feel like shit because I let him go? You know what I mean? A lot of women live like that. So pretty much that's what happened with her. She let him go. Felt like shit after realizing he became what he always dreamed to be and told her he would be. He actually got there and really did that. And she went fucking nuts. She couldn't handle it. She could not handle it. She fucking lost her mind and was obsessed with the man, chasing him down to kill him every fucking chance, kill his woman, everything. And y'all can watch it from there. That's my review on this movie, is that never let vanity get in your face. Never let vanity control you. Never let things seem like it's the value. Because the people you're in front of right now that you act like is not all that, they could become very wealthy tomorrow. And when they get very wealthy, are you going to treat them brand new? Are you going to act like they matter much more to you now because they're worth millions of dollars? You know what I mean? Some people only value you when you have tons of money. They don't value you for you. They value what you have, your money, your cars, your mansions. If you could buy a boat, a yacht, those are the things they value, your things. And it's been that way for a long time. It started back in the older days. And it's going on now, rampant now. It's ramped all the way up where people are worshiping their things and they forgot to love each other. I say this over and over, you know. This is a message that's spread a lot because it's a message that's not really accepted by a lot of people because they're so chasing their things so bad. They're chasing the things so bad they lose sight of what really matters. Lose all of their time in the process of losing sight. I'm gonna show you how you lose your time. When you spend your life chasing all these vanities and forgetting to love each other, what happens? Time goes by like it always does. You get old, and when you get old and gray and you ain't got no true happiness or a relationship with somebody, it's the most miserable feeling you're ever gonna feel in your life. You're better off dying young before you get miserable and lonely and old. I'm telling you, that shit is ugly. I've seen miserable old people. They told me, miserable. They're ready to die anyway. They just don't want to kill themselves. And I've seen it. See, this people, there's a dark side and a light side to everything. There's two sides to everything. You have to learn to reciprocate love energies and learn how to make sacrifices for love. If you don't, the sacrifice that you didn't make for the love is going to go against you. You're going to end up being lonely by yourself. And if your children don't love you because you're a mean mother, a mean father, oh, that's your ass. They're going to put you in a home and nobody gives a fuck about you. You're just sitting in there looking at fucking windows. Okay? A lot of people don't think about that shit because they're young and they're strong. They're running around thinking shit's sweet. Oh, I'm young. I'm energetic. I ain't never gonna get old. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Give you 30 years, you start seeing them gray hairs. Give you 30 more years, you start having bad knees and bad back. You can't even fucking walk. Give you freaking another 10 years, you might be up out of here. Now, people, you gotta learn to gauge your time and realize this is what we're really living in. A lot of people not in their reality. They're stuck in a fantasy thinking they're gonna live forever or some shit. I don't know why some people have that mentality, but it's obviously not so. You're not gonna live forever. Nobody lives forever. Only way you live forever in the spiritual form, but this physical body is gonna pass. Let's be honest with ourselves here. A lot of people lie to themselves and pretend like, oh, I'm gonna be here forever. And that's what y'all young people are doing. They living like they're gonna be here forever and ever, knowing damn well you won't be here forever. It's a fact. But you know, what can you tell people? What can you tell people? And this phone is a piece of shit. That's why I don't even like using that crap. But anyway, that's my review on this movie. I'm back again, my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm back again to do these lives. Learn to love and respect each other was my message here. If you married to somebody and you move on from them and they go do better without you, be happy for them. You're the one that moved on from them anyway. Be happy for them. You know, no matter how you feel or obsessed you are with the situation, be happy, because if you go chasing them to hurt them, most likely what will happen, the same thing happened here will happen to you. You get a restraining order, and if you don't follow it, eventually your ass be so obsessed not to follow the restraining order, you try to go hurt these people. Most likely you're going to hurt them, go to prison for the rest of your life, or you're going to get killed yourself. Or whatever. It's nothing good coming out of it for you. So, love, reciprocate that love energy, people. Learn to respect humanity. Learn to fight for what you believe in. If you love somebody and you're with them, fight for them. Don't let nobody tell you what to do. Don't let nobody tell you not to be with your man. Don't let nobody stray you from going about your dreams with your family. If you got a family, fight for that family. Don't be like these little raggedy ass women that's weak. These raggedy ass men that's weak, won't stand up for their wife and their kids, won't fight for their husbands. These weak ass people, I'm gonna tell you something about them. They think the only way for them to make it is to follow in the dream, the system, the fake ass dream that the system sold them. They don't see that they could create success. We live in a new age. We could create so many different paths for success. just by working together. We live in a new time. There's the internet here. There's ways to create and build productivity, to create success with each other. So if you have a man or a woman and you want to work with them, you could build with them. You don't have to give up on them at the chance. What you do is build with them and grow with them mentally. Stop looking for motherfuckers that's already made it for you to fucking cast your feet up in the air and live off of them. That's what a lot of people are doing. They're looking for people that already got it. But you know what's going to happen when you find them and they find you? You're a bum and they fucking already rich. They're always going to see you as that bum and they're not going to lift you up. They're maybe help you, give you a little something. After a while, they're going to cut you loose after they fuck you. They're going to cut you loose because they don't see you don't have that value to bring to them. That's why most rich people, Hollywood people, people in the industry, they marry who? Other people in the industry, right? Only a very few marry out of the industry. Beyonce, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what's going on. Because what? People are trying to match their life with people who can uphold that type of liberty and understand their mentality. See, a person who is not in the music industry doesn't understand music people. Nor are they motivating sometimes to be around. So music people don't want to be around no empty, just depressing ass nigga. Like me, I don't want to be with no depressing ass woman. Because I'm a musician, I need somebody to freaking elevate me. I need somebody to power me up, somebody to motivate me every day, to inspire me on a daily basis. Because I do music, I need that. If I ain't got that with you, I start feeling like you ain't even worth it. No matter how pretty you are, sexy you are. If you ain't got a type of elevation in you to keep me motivated, keep us motivated in our relationship, otherwise than the sex, it's just not worth it. Because I'm a spiritual person too, we're all having this spiritual connection. We could feel things. A lot of these people so blind, we ain't got no spiritual connection. Everything is physical. Nigga, please, shut the fuck up with that dumb shit. Anybody that says that, please don't talk to me no more. You gotta be stupid to think you don't have a spirit in you. When you feel all of this energy, you feel everything. You feel this, you feel these feelings, your dreams. How do you dream when your physical body doesn't step into dreams? It's your spiritual that steps into a dream, right? So that's how you know. You have some foolish people who don't know any better. They think their physical body is just there and there's no spirit with it. It's a very foolish thought. Let me drop this out there again. Bust some more shares. I'll probably be on this for 5-10 more minutes. You know what I'm saying, people? 5-10 more minutes. I ain't see Rita come on at all. You know what? YouTube hasn't been sending out the notifications recently. They haven't been sending out no notifications to your people. I've been getting the messages from a lot of other people that YouTube has a problem with their notifications. They haven't been sending them out like they should. Don't know why. But that's the reason why I figure like Nanya, people like something that is not on my live right now is because of that. Yeah, man. So basically, you know, we want strong people in our life. We want people we could depend on, people we could believe in, people that believe in us, people that know us, people that love us, people that inspire us continually. That's what we need in our life. We don't need no tear down people that's using things that every time we go through something, they're ready to tear us down even more. We don't. And when I'm realizing I'm strong enough to cut off anybody. Anybody. Like, if my mama violates me right now, I cut her off. If my sister or brother violates me right now, I cut her off. Yeah. And I don't mean that like I'm going to cut her off and hate her or not deal with her. I mean, I'm going to give her a certain string. Like, this is your length. I'm not dealing with you past this. For real. Because you got grimy. See, sin and wickedness is not something acceptable in the sight of the Most High. That's why it says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Meaning, anybody that walk in the evil counsel is not blessed and cannot be blessed. Now can receive the blessings and keep them because they walk in the counsel of the ungodly, evil men, wicked men. They walk in the counsel of wicked people. That's why they can't make nothing of themselves or be nothing in this life. Or when things happen for them, a success comes, guess what? It's taken away and it's wasted. It's thrown. It's like somebody getting $1 million, then next week they OD on cocaine. See? Their blessing was taken. It was given away by them because they themselves are not blessed because they walk in the counsel of the ungodly. Preach. Preach. A lot of these niggas still hate you to death. They see you doing your thing. They want your help, but they don't want to help you. Nor do they want to love you. Nor do they want to care for you. These people are empty vessels that haven't found themselves. So what they do is they hate you for being yourself, for being great. The great you are, they're jealous of that shit. A lot of people live like that. They're jealous of you for being the great person you are. You ain't did nothing bad to them. They don't want to help you grow. They don't want to support you on your growth path. But they're willing to take every fucking thing you have if you have some material shit. And that's the problem with humanity. They worship vanity. They worship their materials, but they don't love each other. They've become defamed. They've become docile by the teachings of Babylon, by the teachings of the system that they live in, the government, the fake bomber world them. Messed up the people mentality and make them love their things and hate each other. And that's the biggest problem in the world, where you see so much murder, crime, and poverty. Everything you see around you that's going crazy is because mankind has lost their way. They've lost their way. Only a few of us, a percentage of us, still have our true self and our true mind and know how to operate truthfully. Few of us, because we haven't given ourselves over to the worship of vanity. We haven't bowed down to these things that the Babylon give people and tell them to worship. We didn't bow down to none of that shit. We didn't bow down. Even though they have their vanity and they're pushing in our face, telling me the Benz and the Bimmer and the mansion, if I sell out my soul feet and turn into a pawn, turn into a fish, a fishini, you know, for the vanity. Yeah, a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. They get empty, turn into empty vessels for their vanity. Start acting brand new for the, like they're special and they're better than everybody because they got a Benz or they got a Hummer or they got nice cars and a nice house. No, they're better than you. See, this is emptiness. This is a lie. Nobody's better than you. I don't give a damn what they have. What a person has doesn't make them better than you. I just told you that if a person's blessing is not naturally, truthfully in front of them to be seen and acknowledged how to be used, they will lose it anyway. They will not keep that blessing, I promise you. I learned for myself. This is an experience. Listen, if a person get $10 million right now and they're a cocaine or heroin addict, they will not make it into the next month with that $10 million. Unless somebody's there that loves them and hold them back and tell them, you're not shooting no heroin today. You're not snorting no cocaine today. You're not smoking no crack today. If a person is not around to hold that person back, they're going to die because they can't control themselves. Self-control or an early grave. And that go for a lot of different shit. For all the people out there doing crime, stealing, killing. Your early grave is right around the corner, fam. You're getting ready to leave here, bro. Don't give a damn who don't want to watch my videos. This message is for them, even if they don't want to watch. And that's why they don't get the right freaking attention anyway, because they don't want to pay attention to people who want to tell them the right things. They want to listen to the ungodly. So they walk in the counsel of the ungodly and lose their blessings. So all the money that they think that they going to get is going to go into drugs and alcohol and emptiness, ignorance, which is going to drive them into the grave. Because they think they got it all. You know what I'm saying? You know, the people think they got it all and celebrating their life now with drugs, with alcohol, drinking that's drinking a bunch of alcohol because you got lots of money, so you're drinking $1,000 bottles, getting drunk. Then you drive home and crash and burn, right? Because you ain't paid attention that, hey, I need to be careful. Though I got this money, it doesn't mean I don't need to protect my life. I said from the very beginning, your life is your most priceless asset. It's the most priceless thing you have. You ain't got nothing in this world without a life. So your life is worth everything. It's priceless. There's nothing you have that could be compared to the price of your life. Simple. Right? So you have to give it up for that knowledge and start to act as such. And any people you see acting out of that are fools. They're a bunch of fools. Bunch of idiots. They think their things are worth anything. They think their things could buy my life. They think a Benz truck or some BMW or some Ferrari is worth more than you or me. They made a sad mistake because those things cannot be even compared to you. Those things are nothing. They're made from the dirt and the stones in the ground that you walk on. That's what they're made from. The dirt and the stones you walk on. Glass. Broken glass. The little chips and pebbles you see in the ground, that's what makes sand. That's what makes glass, right? Sand, dirt, dune, and bauxite. Red clay, the earth. Everything you're looking at is designed from the ground. The wood from the trees makes a door. Your house, your stone, the stones that make up your house, it's fucking dirt. It's just stones. That's from the ground. It's all the same thing, the earth. So we're all reveling and going crazy over the earth that we're walking on. So when we're looking at a pretty car, that pretty car was designed from the ground, from the things that you walk on, the stones, the glass, the sand, which makes glass, right? What makes glass? Sand. What makes rock? Dirt. Combined together with more stone particles, cement, crushed and pounded together to form cinder blocks. So these cinder blocks are nothing but the ground you walk on. So your house is the ground. Your grill is the ground. Your glass, your window is the ground. Everything you look on around you is the earth, the ground. Everything is designed from the earth. There is nothing special on this earth more than you and me. That means there's no value enough for them and nothing more than we. So you can't give value to the ground more than you give value to a life. Idiot. If you want to have things, get up, be knowledgeable and go learn to build things. If you want to have everything and you don't have the money, learn a skill. You can build a car from nothing. The first man will build a car from nothing. And he take time advance the technology into what it is now. How long must I speak like Marcus Garvey if he idiot for listen? When you not go using a brain and start think instead of being fools in a Babylon? Run around and mash up on yourself and killing the brothers and sisters over nothing. The things where you can build with your hand. How fool are you people? How much foolish can you be? When you see a white man in front of you, take your knowledge and build up in things them and come back and sell it to you. Your knowledge and your things where you build him take and bring it back to you and sell it to you. And you know don't want to build nothing. So you know run around jealous of everything where you see because you're lazy. It's a Marcus Garvey thing to open your mind and use your mind to stop killing each other and murder each other over nothing. The ground that you sweep and you rake is it everything come from. The car where you drive come from the ground. The glass where you open me come from the ground. A sand make glass. A dirt make stone. A stone make house. People, I am here to give knowledge and respect and love. But you can't grow in ignorance. You only die in ignorance. People, it's time for you to wise up and start talk to each other, communicate with each other. If you have sense, talk to the fool. If you don't have sense and nobody not talk to you, watch the ants. The ants will teach you how to live. The ants work together, not apart. The ants work together no matter what. If the ants see one little speck of food right now, the ants is not greedy. The ants go call a friend and your family and everybody if you can't eat piece of the food. So if you're a fool, you have to watch the ants. And if you are ignorant, you have to listen to the wise. And if you're wise, you need to talk to the people and communicate with them. If you are wise and you're not speaking to people, you are wasting your life and wasting God's time. Because God have you here for your purpose and you not use the purpose. You're supposed to talk to people if you have sense. It said the strong is supposed to lead the weak and help the weak. That's what we're here doing, and that's what I'm here doing. That's why I speak these words, because many people are weak without a mind to use. They don't want to use their mind. They've become lazy. They've become distracted by vanity and everything in the world. Money, 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 slavery. You ever hear a song, you say, all around the world it's the same thing. Money worries, money worries. Everywhere you go, it's the same thing. Money worries, money worries. Yes, everybody is a slave now to money. They're all chasing money, so they became slaves to it. And becoming slave to money in the system leaves you without morality and empathy sometimes for people. So nobody is caring about anybody anymore. People are chase money. Money problem them have. So they chase the money and they forget to love each other. And then now the murder and the crime rate goes crazy because everybody are chased down vanity. No longer loving each other. See me? That's the message I have for you all today. To wake up and love each other. Change it. You can change it one by one. But the individuals must change it individually first. You can't just change the world. We have to all try individually to love, to change, to speak, to awake the people. Forget the people if you have overstanding and think. Because you know what's going on? Hollywood, TV, soap opera, radio, they're distracted. They don't have time for themselves. People don't have time to think anymore. They're distracted by politics, media, TV, entertainment, sports, everything in the world to distract them from thinking like a human being should. Money worries. The biggest trick that the devil ever pull If you use vanity and control the minds of man, that is priceless. So now priceless man fights and kills himself for things that have no value. Only value these things are the value you give to it. No car is worth $1 million, not one of them. None of them are worth $1 million. They only put the value on it like that because they want to give it that value. Because they want to keep the rich rich and the poor poor, and keep the poor down in a demise, in a mental decapitation where the poor always feel like him can't get that, or him can't afford this, or him can't have that. That's the reason why they do that. It's to capsize your mentality. Not you. They're trying to control your mind to make you feel like you're not worthy because you can't afford certain things. But that's a trick. Babylon. People, we have to start read Proverbs. We have to start read Ecclesiastes. You have to get wisdom, you have to get wit, you have to get knowledge, understanding of life. Then you could have everything you ever wanted without even dealing with Babylon. Because the Almighty Creator will ordain and bless your mind with that He made you, and you will learn how to create for yourself. Like I'm creating right now. I don't have a job working for anybody right now, but I'm living and I'm paying bills every month. Along with the help of people like Rainier, support. She's my #1 supporter. I can say it anywhere I go. I don't care who hears and feels any type of way. My #1 online support person has always been Rainier since I met her, and it's been that way ever since. Shout out to Rainier, special shout out. Big up Slick Peak, big up Lorraine for passing through. Everybody that's on right now. Shout out to my glorious, lovely fans all over the world that support me. Shout out to one of my biggest fans right now, to Rita. Shout out to Nanya. Shout out to Mahogany Sky. Everybody that I'm dealing with, all my loving people, you know what I say, out there. I gotta big up all of y'all. But right now, you know, it's always a special shout out for this woman that stands by me on a daily basis, Crystal. And another shout out to my super sister that stands by me on a daily basis, Rainier. So I gotta big up these people specifically. You know what I mean? And it's not but respect and love for each and everybody out there. But you have to listen to what I'm saying. It makes perfect sense. Material things are not valuable, fam. It was given value by man. They're not valuable. It's paper. It's paper. Listen, this is what they got you fighting over, fam. This is what they got us fighting over this shit. Paper. Then they got you fighting over this shit. Over this right there. Plastic. Plastic. They got you fighting over plastic. They got you fighting over materials. Material stuff. Fam, we're walking on everything. If you want something out of life that you don't have, learn and grow wise. You could build a car yourself. You could build a car from the ground, you know. If you really mean to. Look at all these boys that build hand go-karts, to push their groceries and their things through the street. If he develop his mind and say, you know what, I did it on a small level, I can do it on a bigger level. Let me take a battery. Let me get a battery and let me find the connection to the battery and let me get the lawnmower engine. Because a lawnmower engine can run a vehicle, you know. Do you know that a lot of those little cars you see driving around, the 4-wheel little one, them, the 3-wheelers, are run with an engine like lawnmower like engine? A small engine is all it needs to run. You could run stuff, you could test out, try out stuff, you could build stuff. That's all I'm saying here. Our people have given up on themselves, and I'm saying this black nation, black people today I'm talking to. Right now, at this particular point, I'm speaking to black people. Many of you have given up on yourself. The reason I'm touching this topic because this guy created something in this movie what made him a multi-millionaire. Remember, this is a movie review I'm talking about from the get-go. What made him a multi-millionaire was his creation. It's not no job. Her and her sisters were working their job their whole life and never made $2-3 million all together. Right? But he made a creation, something he created himself, brought it to a company and got millions of dollars for it. To the point where he gave her $10 million for all her problems that he put her through. She put him through college. She helped him get his first car. So he paid her back off for all of that stuff. What I'm saying, people, is that this is something that we should latch on to. All the stuff you can learn from. Instead of being bombarded by foolishness, you should learn to create and be creative. Black people, it's time for you to get creative again. I'm not saying you ever stop. We are always creative. But now we seem to be more creative only in music and sports. Where is our stuff? We are the ones that built the pyramids in Egypt, Giza, Africa. Every scientific great thing you can think about is created by black people. They created the light bulb. They did the first heart transplant. The first heart transplant done by a black man. The healing for chicken pox and Gunya was a Nigerian man created it. If you go heal people in England. Now, when you look back at all the great creations and people, the first doctors, the first mathematicians, the first scientists were from Africa. This is not to knock anybody's race, culture, creed, religion, nothing. I respect everyone for what they want to do, as long as they don't do no harm to me or my family or the love people of the earth. You are okay with me. But here's where I won't stand for the bull crap. We are creative people and we could create things for ourselves. Why are we chasing down vanities that we could make with our own hands? All you have to do is learn how to grind stone to create things. You want to make something? Learn how to grind stone and how to shape. That's all you're doing, you know. To create things, you're just shaping and designing. That's what makes things, shape and design. So if you want to make a car, draw it on a piece of paper and go about finding how to get the elements together, screw by screw and bolt by bolt and connection to connection. And knowledge up yourself and wit up yourself and wise up yourself. Instead of being a fool in Babylon, if you go run down and try to kill people for them things what they work hard for. And then lose your life shortly after. Because you don't know if you have self-respect and self-control. This is my message to everybody in the world. It's not a message to a significant individual, but a message to the world, people in general. If you wake up and use your brain now, you have a brain, use it. Stop being a fool. It's the reason why the Almighty created you with a big old brain in your skull. It's not to sit around and be an idiot and drink rum and look on people and talk shit. It's to use for your benefit. You have a brain for use for your own benefit to create whatever you need and don't see. Whatever you desire, you could create with your brain. So what the bomber class of people sit down, have this big brain in their head and not using the shit for no reason at all. Nothing. Just sit down and watch people business and I try to take up your space and time. Use your brain to be creative, create new stuff, new ideas, new technology. Why you waiting on Babylon to make a new phone? Why you design a new phone? Why don't you design something new that you think would be good for the world? Instead of sitting around waiting on everybody to bring the new shit out for you to pick up and buy. You be creative. That's my message today. You create something today. Be creative and create something. Tomorrow, today, next week, wherever. But create something. Stop depending on these people thinking you can't do nothing with your mind. That's right, Slick Peak. Me too, baby. Me too. I make music. I make my own format of music. I make my own designs. That's where I'm at right now. I'd like to make a new company someday that does much more than that. That overall, you know, streaming, like control a digital platform for myself. Those are the things I'm aiming at in the future. So I'm there with you on the creativity level. And I'm glad you're making stuff. Tell me what you're making, Slick. And if you have a link, please drop it in the comment section. Let me see. We could click on it and go check it out. You have any link, a website, anything to what you're making? Anybody that's creating anything right now, even if it's poem like Rainier, if you have a link to your Facebook page or anything, you could drop it in there. YouTube, anything you have, you could drop it on the sideline so we could click and go check it out. But I want everybody to get this message clear. We are the people. Remember that song? We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start living, giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, make a brighter day, just you and me. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice you're making. We're saving our own life. It will be a brighter day for just you and me if we just work together. People, if we just work together, if you need a little bit of knowledge, you can come and ask me. If I need a little knowledge, I can open up and ask you. That's what we need. Little information to push us forward. But human beings have gone dumb. They've gone dumb down. Dumb. Stupid. Competing, competitive, jealous, hateful, resentful, worried about what you doing when they ain't doing shit. Instead of asking for help, getting a little inspiration to do something, they want to tear you down. They waste their time tearing others down instead of spending time to build themselves up. So ignorant humanity has become. They will waste their time trying to tear you down instead of building themselves up. Right? And my message today for everybody is, man, we need these changes. And for everybody that's not in my circle, I'm not necessarily looking for no new people. Like real talk. Right now I'm getting ready to exempt myself from you know what I'm saying? I want to like there's some things I just don't want to be a part of anymore. Real talk. I just don't want to be a part of certain things anymore. And I could be honest about it. There's some people that just want attention. They never want to give you any respect or love for what you do. Even though you're great at what you do, and they see you get all the props and love from many people, they don't want to share in that. They don't want to give you that respect and love because they're jealous of you. They want to be you. They want to be in your position so bad. They'll buy that shit. Some people want your position so bad, they'll buy their way to get like you. They won't even try to work their way there. They'll try to buy your position. And it's funny because in life, whatever a person works for is theirs. You can never buy that position back ever, especially for people like me. My creations of who I am, you can never change that. You can't take that from me. No matter what you do, you could talk the most shit, you could be jealous till you fucking turn blue. You could smell shit, dumb shit, shit on yourself, piss on, do whatever you want to do, but it's never gonna change me from being me, G-Terra. It's never gonna change me from being the great I am. I've already did it. See, what people don't realize, you've done it already. God already ordained you. You're already blessed. I already did it, fam. These 3,000 subscribers not going nowhere. Maybe one or two might go unsubscribe every now and then, but majority of them not going nowhere, fam. I've built it from the ground up. It's the reason why a lot of people don't see me, because YouTube knows what I speak about. You can see my videos that went viral in the past from what I talked about. So what they do is they try to cut down on us. I've did enough research to find out that they block us from touching our subscribers when we go live sometime, which is only when we're speaking on certain topics. Whenever we touch another topic, they'll let that shit fly. You know, so we learn from all these things. We learn that these platforms are not necessarily even for us. It wasn't built for us. We're just having an advantage of using them because they're here. But they were built for white supremacists. I'm telling you. Yeah, got us. For sure, Slick Peak. I got you. I love you. Love you all. You know I love y'all, man. And I'm a real person. So when I come through, I'm going to tell you I love you. Because I really do love y'all. I'm about reciprocating love energy. I'm about teaching good inspiration and teaching people to open up their mind and hearts to love. Because guess what? Any one of us can be a killer. Any one of us could be a killer. It's easy to kill, fam. It's easier to kill than to give life. Because what people are fragile. People are fragile. Everything around you is fragile. No matter how hard it looks, it's fragile. Even the lion you see roaring is fragile. I know a lot of people don't believe in this type of stuff I'm saying. They probably think otherwise, but I'm telling y'all because I've done it's not just research, it's an internal meditation, a process of looking at the world as is without living in a fantasy. Everything comes to you straight up. You don't have to fall for that fantasy bullshit they selling you, yo. The lion himself is a daggone, is fragile. Because if you see that lion right now try to attack you, and you're a strong man, and you grab that lion by its neck and wrestle with it, and you go ahead and put your fingers in his eyeball, you could rip his eyeball out the socket if you could get to it. That shows you how fragile it is. It's just like a man. You could rip an eyeball out of a man's socket. It's sad how fragile. But fam, if we don't have no love, we have animosity. It's so dangerous because we're all fragile, baby. Even the damn lion I just told you about is fragile. If you got a spear, look. See this? If I have this, me personally, a lion cannot deal with me. Just me personally. No lion in Africa nor anywhere you can find that lion can attack me and hurt me if I have this machete. Because I am a warrior with a machete. I've trained myself with a machete. If you are without a weapon, you can't attack me with your hands if I have a machete. People could barely attack me with their hands if I just got my hands, much less having a machete. I've trained with it. Since I was a child, I've trained with a machete. It didn't start naturally, just training with it. I started by peeling sugarcane. Wanting to peel sugarcane made me get that initial training. Then chopping down the trees for my mom, chopping down a branch or two for my mom, got me more training. Then trying to cut the grass with a machete got me more training. And that's how life is. Everything you work with, it trains and automatically binds to you. You connect with it. You learn how to use it better. Like peeling an orange. The more you peel an orange, the better you get at peeling an orange. So till you peel an orange without cutting the skin, you just peel it right, boop, 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 cut it in half, done. Right? So this machete I'm well trained with. If a lion attacks me right now, that lion cannot kill me. I will kill that lion because I have this machete. And I know how to use it so well. The lion won't stand a chance because the minute he leaps after me, I'm gonna give him a backup chop. It's gonna hurt him. He might not die, but I've done weak them already. And the minute he leaps upon me, he's gonna leap into the peak of this machete. He's gonna leap onto the peak and it's gonna go up in him. And once I get it up in him, he's gonna be done. I would hate to kill a lion. I would love to see the lion live. So I would look in the lion's eyes as a lion too, and I would hope that he sees in my eyes that I'm a lion too, and leave me alone. That's what I would pray, that he leaves me alone so that I could let him live. Because I don't want to kill nothing, no one. I have no intention to hurt anybody, but there's a killer in me. It's in everyone. You will kill somebody to protect your life and your children. You will let go of that goodness and will hurt somebody really bad to protect yourself and your children and your loved ones. So I'm just being honest. There is something inside of you that you probably don't even know is in there. Until the worst happened to you, you don't know what could come out of you. So I'm just saying this to say, people, we're all fragile. We're all fragile. Even the lion is fragile. The elephant is fragile because they all can be killed. They all can lose their life. They're all flesh in the physical form. So we have to reciprocate love for everything and everyone and all around us. We need that love. That's all we really have. I'm tired of saying the same message. All we really have is that love. I'll be saying it so much. Sometimes I get tired of hearing myself say it. But I'm fighting. I'm fighting for the truth to be heard. I'm fighting for people to wake up and live that love that I'm speaking of. We need them people to wake up and live that love and stop being scared to make the decisions that's going to make you and your family happy. And living in Babylon's law, worried about their money and their job so bad, you suffering. You breaking your back for these people, building their businesses. Won't even say, let me and my husband go build a new business together. Or me and my wife go build some new stuff together. That's where we should be right now mentally, especially as black people. You see how much years these white supremacists held us back, kept us in poverty? At the very first chance we have, we should be together right now, rocking together on everything. We got YouTube. We got all these platforms that's getting monetized. We got all these ways of building new things. It's the time, people, to jump on all these different ideas you have and make them work. Make them work instead of depending on these Babylon boys to take care of you in their halfway homes and shit. I tell you, my people, man, the truth is in me, yo. That's all that is. I'm not here to knock anybody, but the truth is in me. It's how I've always been. My mother said it a long time ago. I've always been a truthful soul since I was a young child, and I've never changed. Whatever truth and love is in me, I'm going to speak it. That's just how I am. Nobody could change that. It's the way it is. It's all love. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing but respect for everybody out there. Yep. And now I tell everybody, look here, I got some business to handle. I'm going to go back live again soon. You know what I mean? This was really good. This was hopeful. I got some messages out to some people out there. Hopefully some people out there like what I'm saying and could rock with it and feel where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? I'm hoping so. Platforms that get monetized. Woo-wee. What is this video saying? Okay, I see. Haha. Yeah, I had to take a beat break right there real fast, you know. That's something I'm about to start doing on my lives. I'm changing up my game, I'm telling y'all. Just give me a minute. Y'all about to see on the next level how really I'm going to do it when I start getting my layers. And, you know, I'm just finding my ways to make my stuff more interactive and people could because I got some nice fans. Shout out to Rainy and Slick Peak, everybody that's on there. I got some really good fans coming in and I want to build with y'all and continually upgrade and update y'all with new information and good vibes, you know. Good vibes. Keep building with everybody. You know what I mean? It's all love and respect at the end of the day. We're gonna keep teaching. You know, it's a part of our life. We gotta teach the truth and spread the truth. I learn adorn ourselves with truth. It's like we put these big chains around our neck. We need to put truth around our neck. So yeah, I hope I did a good movie review. I loved the damn movie. Acrimony was crazy. So one of the craziest movies I've seen. I think I took a long time to watch it. I seen it advertised this last year, but so much stuff is going on. I ain't got the time to be looking for no damn movie. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to do more than survive. I'm trying to make a living and live and love it a lot. You know? Love and happiness, right? We're all dreamers. Let me see. We're all dreamers. My first puff of weed for the day was blessed. Man, that tasted good. I feel you, I feel you. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yeah. Time to turn up the little vibes. You know, we went through a lot on that reasoning. It was deep. It was really deep. But now we gotta ease ourselves, right, and chill. Damn, I got stuff people want me to do, but they don't know what I'm going through. I might talk to them later. I need to get these notifications off my damn phone when I go live. Excuse me, I gotta learn my updates on this thing here. I'm going to finish this. You know I'm a musician, right? I like all beats. Even beats that ain't really my stilo, I'll still be, you know, I'm a musician. I just love music. I think since I was a kid, I grew up just really musical, you know? That's why I'm doing music to this day. And you can tell it's my passion and love because I'm not rich from it and I'm still doing it. And my fans that rock with me, they know that. And that's why I think that's why a lot of them are in love with me because they see that I have a passion and love for what I do. And I'm not doing it out of vanity and out of trying to be, you know, show off and wealthier than everybody else and all that crazy stuff that people do. No, I'm just really trying to avoid all that stuff, you know what I mean? I'm trying to avoid that non-morality vibe, that low, you know, just that low down version of what people are calling to be new. I don't want to be like these new people that pretend. Like vanity is everything. You know, I want to be just happy with myself. And I'd like to have enough to take care of my family and help people. Yeah, man, Slick P, for real, music my thing, music my thing. I just want to have enough money to hire my best friends here that I have right now, Rainier and Crystal, and you know, I want to put them on so they could work with me, you know what I mean, and I could pay them the money they deserve, you know, like, you know, I have enough money to pay these people $10,000 a month and stuff like that. That's why I'm trying to make it to a certain level. It's not because I'm just looking for wealth to show off and brag like I see these rappers doing, or these Europeans that love to show off their vanities and act like you saw all that. They worship it. They're still worshiping idols. These people worship idols. They think their things mean so much that they give it more value than they give their own people. So that's their problem, you know. We're facing so many problems because the hell is going on with dude? Hold on real quick. One second, people. Wow. Okay, this is gonna have to be sorted out shortly. Yeah, basically. Hold on one second. Okay, I'll sort that out. It's not a big deal. I kind of figured that dude was kind of slacking anyway. It's work. I'm over here still working, people. You know, I'm working while I whistle. I'm whistling while I work. I need to go eat some food now. I'm gonna take a break from this. I'll tell you what, people. We could do a part 2 on this review, and we could talk about the surrounding factors or elements around this whole thing, because it's a lesson learned. You know, you learn lessons every day with different people. You're gonna always learn life by dealing with people, and you have to condition your mind to overcome everything when you're dealing in this world, because people can make you feel like shit, and they can make you feel really good, one or the other. Okay, there's some people who will fight for you, there's some people that won't fight for you. It's just the way the world is. Some people that will sell you out, it's some that will stand by you. You know what I mean? Just be careful not to give in too fast to anyone. Give yourself time to learn who they are before you get with them. That's my biggest advice I could give, because sometimes you get with somebody thinking you know them, then it takes another 2-3 years, then you really learn who they really are. You understand what I'm saying? So take your time with people. Take it slow. Trust me. Don't run head on into nobody's life, because you don't know who you're dealing with. It takes time to get to know people. That's my biggest advice I could give anybody. And I told a lot of people this in the past. Take your time, yo. Stop rushing to be in people's life like you need people. These people, you don't need these people. You only think you do because you haven't found yourself yet. When you find yourself, you will realize you don't need a lot of these people you think you need. You're only trying to fulfill yourself with people because you haven't found your own self yet. See, me, I found myself a long ago. So it's easy for me to be happy with anybody, because I found myself already. So I could be happy with damn near around anybody. But the problem I'm having is when people haven't found themselves, they tend to throw off this fear and a negative vibration where they don't bond well with you wanting success, because they can't see it for themselves. So they kind of feel empty, like you shouldn't go after a dream because they don't have a dream or goal for themselves. You understand? So you have to find yourself. Find your passion in life. Find your core, what you really want and what you desire yourself. The God inside of you, what you want to fulfill with the Almighty God in you, the greatness you have in your brain and mind. What do you want to fulfill? And then you start dealing with people and giving them their time to learn them, and you start seeing how to deal with them, and you'll have a happier life living like that. You know what I mean? So that's basically the best bet I could give you people is to hold on. Did this stop my whole? I think my whole job over here. Goddamn. Hold on. I need to move on. This dude is tripping. Dude is tripping over here. I'm gonna have to put some work in right now. Definitely. Yeah, man. So everybody, it was a good live. I hope you got some good messages from this. I need to bust these windows open so let some more of this good ear through here while I work. It's nothing but love and respect to everybody out there, man. I'll be back on a part 2. Shout out to everybody. Salute. Know what I mean? I'll get on a couple phone calls hopefully soon. But yeah, I'm out of here. Let me see if these guys leave a way for me to exit this video once again. Thank you. They got it right. Salute to everybody out there. Thanks for joining me on this live, and look forward to more part 2 on this review, which I want to talk about this topic because it's so important. When you guys watch the movie, then we can all talk about it, right? Y'all gonna be like, damn, Slick Pete, go ahead, go watch it, yo. Rainier, go check it out when you get the time. It's on Netflix right now. If you got Netflix, I'm pretty sure you probably could find the full movie, or let me see if it's on YouTube. I'll see. I think I've seen like the full movie. The full movie's on YouTube too. Acrimony, full movie. Let's see if it's on YouTube. Tyler Perry's Acrimony. Yup. No, that's the trailer. That's the trailer. Yeah, I don't think the full movie is on YouTube. I think it's on Netflix right now. If it's not on there, you can find it on. I'll give you a site, people, that you can check it out on. I'm gonna tell you real fast. It's called movie25.com. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's on there. Most movies are always on that site. Movie25.com. There you go. I ain't saying it no more. I don't like playing two, so I'm gonna say it one more time. Movie25.com. Alright? Just like I said it. 25 as in letters. No, 25 as in numbers, excuse me. Movie, the number is 25. Yeah, .com. It's supposed to still be active, and you should be able to watch your you should be able to watch it there. If you don't have Netflix or you want to watch it for free, yeah, so I'm about to be up out of here, people. I love y'all. Enough respect. I'm saying you take care of yourself. Big up and bless up. I'm going to finish up my works over here. See you? Yeah, me out. No schooling. Checking out. Yo, go check the movie out. We do the part 2 together and we all talk about it. Alright? Cool. Cool. This is my going away video. No schooling. I'll see you later. See you later. I'll see you later. I will see you later. Yeah. I'll see you later. See you later. Hopefully soon, you guys. Shout out. No schooling. Big up on yourself. Atta Road. Mother Road. Big up on yourself. G-Terra out. See you on the part 2 of this.